Today we're going to discuss how to find free foreclosure leads online. Now, seller leads or motivated seller leads are the lifeblood of any real estate investing business. Without them, we won't stay in business, much less be able to grow our business. And one area in particular of motivated seller leads that a lot of people choose to focus on are foreclosure leads. Now, there are two ways most real estate investors get their foreclosure leads, and that's either through list brokers or by sending somebody to the courthouse and gathering the information so that they can then market to those foreclosure leads. The process I'm going to show you today will get you in front of those foreclosure lead prospects earlier in the foreclosure process, allowing you to get to them first and market to them more often. My research and my experience has shown that it takes 3 to 5 touches to get these prospects to respond to our marketing. So it's important that you have the time and that you get there out in front of everybody else in order to reach these prospects first. Now, one caveat here is that most registered deeds do have online access, but not all have online access. So you may find that when you do your search for your county register of deeds that you won't be able to find online record access for that county. So this won't apply to you. But the vast majority of real estate investors out there will be able to access their records online, and this will apply to them. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to search Google for your county register of deeds in the areas that you invest in. One of our areas is Pender County in North Carolina. So I enter in Pender County Register of Deeds and hit the search button, and up comes the results, search results. The first result, Pender County NC Register of Deeds, I know is their county website, the County Register of Deeds website. The second result is the result I'm most interested in, and that's the online access for the Pender County Register of Deeds. I know that from experience. A lot of counties won't have that show up in the search results, so you have to go through the County Register of Deeds website and find their search access or their online access that way. So you just click through. Some counties will require you to create an account, and some counties won't. It's just there's no rhyme or reason. One of the counties that we have out of the 4 does not require an account, and 3 out of the 4 do. So create your account, log in, and you'll come to a screen similar to this in some way, shape, or form. And what you want to search for is the combined real property or maps or GIS. It might show up there in some county register of deeds. So you just click there to enter into the property records. Now once you do that, you're going to get to the search page, and the fields you see here are going to be fields that are going to be common in most databases. You'll have the grantor, the grantee, the filing date or range, the document type, and the book and page. Those are all kind of a bare minimum of the search fields that you'll find in most register of deeds websites. Now the 2 fields that we're initially most interested in is the filing date range and the document type. Now the name of the document type that we'll search for will be a little bit different depending on the state and the type of foreclosure process that state has. In our state, North Carolina, we're going to search for a substitution of trustee document or a substitute trustee's deed document. Okay, and then we're going to search by the previous week is the way we set ourselves up. Every Monday we'll go into the system and we'll search for the previous week, and that way we have the freshest leads possible. You can search every day, but it becomes cumbersome. And if you wait and search every month, then it becomes cumbersome as well because you're gathering so much information at one time. And in addition, some of those leads are going to be 3-4 weeks old, so they're going to be not as fresh as they possibly could be. So what we found works best for us is to search for the previous week, and it takes us anywhere from about an hour to 2 hours depending on the number of filings for the previous week to gather that information and put it together. Now initially I recommend that you go through this process a couple times yourself and then train somebody to do it for you, whether it's a VA or somebody else in your office. Hand that off to them so that you can do more important work in your business. So we enter in substitution trustee document type, the date range, and we'll hit perform search. And up will come a screen similar to this. Now in this you can see we've got the filing date, the book and page of the filing. We've also got the name of the borrower, which is the grantor, and the name of the substitute trustee. And we got the type of document, which is substitution trustee. And then we can download this file as a PDF if we wanted to, which is not necessary. We can just click view image. And when we click view image, up will come the actual appointment of substitute trustee in a picture type setting. And on this is some information that we'll want to gather in order to start our process of putting our list together. We'll want to get the date filed with the Register of Deeds, which is in the upper right hand corner or on top of the page in most counties. We want the borrowers, which I've blacked out here for privacy, and we'll want the page and book of the original deed of trust. I just like looking at the foreclosing law firm just to keep knowledge of who's doing most of the foreclosures in my market, in my area, just in case I need to get in touch with them at a later date or a later time. So, but the primary information that we want to collect here is the date filed, borrowers, and the book and page of the original deed of trust. Then we're going to create a spreadsheet. Now initially you want to create just a template that you save, and then you can come back and pull it up each time you're entering in new information. But the fields you want to have in this spreadsheet are the first and last name, the street address, city, state, and zip, the date the document was filed, the substitution of trustee document was filed, the book and page for the original deed of trust, loan amount and loan date, and then a couple fields that you don't see on the screen are first mailing, second mailing, third mailing, fourth mailing, and fifth mailing. And in those, we'll put the dates that we do those particular mailings so we can keep track of when and how often we're marketing with the direct mail to these particular prospects. So after we enter that information, we take that book and page information that we had from the previous screen. Now the one thing you want to do is just enter that book and page, make sure the document type says all or is blank, and the date range is blank. Okay, so the only thing you really want there is the book and page, and then you'll hit perform search. The results you'll get will look similar to the previous results that we saw when we searched, with one exception. Instead of types being substitution of trustee, it's going to be DT, which is deed of trust in this particular instance. All we want to do then is click on that view image again to see an image of the document, and up will come the original deed of trust. Now there's several things that we want to gather from this original deed of trust. The address of the property, the original loan amount, and the original loan date are the three primary things that we want to gather. Now there are a couple other things that I will look at on a deed of trust to see if it's even a property that I'm interested in investing in. You can tell by looking at the deed of trust if there's a condo rider, a mobile home rider, adjustable rate rider, land, whether it's just land or whether the house is actually built on it. So there's a number of different things that you can tell from this deed of trust and determine whether or not it's even a piece of property that you're interested in marketing to or trying to get. So we don't do anything with condos, so that's a way for me to weed through some of the leads without having to market to them and spend money or time on those leads. So the three primary things that we want to gather up are the address, the loan amount, and the original loan date. Then we take that information and we enter it into our spreadsheet. So just drop that information into your spreadsheet, and now you have a marketing list that you're able to market to on a consistent basis to get more foreclosure leads coming into your business. You'll get to them a little bit quicker, you'll have more time to market to them, and as I said before, it takes 3 to 5 touches typically to get one of these foreclosure prospects to respond to your marketing. So having enough time to market to them before they get to the foreclosure sale date is important. So now you can begin your direct mail campaign, and you can send them a yellow letter, send them a postcard, send them a regular foreclosure letter. We start off our system with a yellow letter, then we'll send a postcard, 2 regular letters, and finish up the 5th time with a yellow letter. We start with the yellow letter because traditionally yellow letters get the best response rates, and it's a letter similar to what you see on the screen here. Nothing about foreclosure in particular, just a "we are interested in buying your house" message, and send that out to them. One tip is always handwrite the letters, use a real stamp, and leave the envelope open. Don't seal it. Your open rate will be much higher, and thus your response rate will be higher. But we've seen investors, and we've experienced on occasion response rates as high as 30% on that on a yellow letter. So again, we start with a yellow letter, then send a postcard similar to what you see on the screen here, 2 direct mail letters, and then finish with another yellow letter for the final and 5th letter that we sent out. So I hope this information has been valuable to you, and you you put it into practice and see great results from it. If you want to see more real estate investing advice or get more real estate investing advice, you can visit us at portcityhomebuyerssllc.com and check out our blog. You can go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/iBuyHousesWilmington, or you can go to my LinkedIn page at linkedin.com/in/James Baxendale. Thanks and good luck in your real estate investing business.